Hey everybody, this is Candace Yvette with Black Women Aware. First, I'd like to say thank you to everybody who comes by and supports my page. It really does mean a lot to me. If you all can please press the like or dislike button and subscribe, comment, or even email me if you have any suggestions, questions, or concerns. My email is always going to be in the description box. Again, thank you for visiting my channel. Hey guys, it's Candace Yvette with Black Women Aware. So I had to jump in real quick and give this message. First, I'd like to say thank you. Thank you for visiting my page. Thank you for showing support and being concerned about the injustices that Black women and children face every day in the United States. I really do appreciate your support. You don't know how much that means to me, especially because I myself am a Black woman. I'd also like to put this quick disclaimer out there. Do not come to my page victim shaming or blaming. You will be immediately blocked for that. I do not tolerate it. There is no need for it. And I'm pretty sure you knew what you were saying in the comment before you posted it. So be respectful. Many of the victims, their families come back and they visit this page. I am their advocate. This is their safe space. No disrespect will be tolerated. You all have a good day. I'm going to let you go back into the commentary. Every 5.5 hours in the United States of America, a Black woman or child is murdered. Stop killing Black women. Stop killing Black children. Wait, hold up. Now, before we get started in today's topic, I wanted to share one last but important and exciting thing with y'all. So I have been communicating with the ladies over at Black Femicide US, and this year's 2022 Black Women's March is going to be held in August. It's going to be held precisely August 27th, 2022. That's a Saturday, y'all, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. We're going to be marching around the city. Yes, you heard me correctly. I said we're, because Candace Yvette is going to be in attendance, and I am honored to be there. I feel privileged to be there. There's going to be raffles. There's going to be food. There's going to be guest speakers. So if you can, please come out and join us. If you can't join us physically, support us virtually. Share and like this video. Share it with all your friends, or if you can't share the video, go over to Black Femicide's Instagram or their Facebook page, find this flyer and share it. I'm going to read their statement before I go into today's topic. It's one that, even though they wrote, I agree with it as well. So it says, we're going to be marching for the liberation of Black women and girls. We march to bring awareness to the issues that Black women and girls face uniquely and disproportionately. We march to honor Black women and girls and to discuss our plan of action on our future in this country that directly ties to our liberation. Beautiful statement. So I hope you guys can come out and join us. Again, the date is August 27th of 2022. The place is Washington, D.C. We're going to be meeting at the Washington Monument, okay? Washington Monument. So if you can be there, be there. If you need more information, just email me or send Black Femicide US a DM. All right, now it's time to go into our topic. Hey, what's up everybody? This is Candace Yvette with Black Women Aware, and in this video I am just going to be speaking my mind about everything that's going on this side of these YouTube streets. Also, I'm going to be giving you all some insight on what's coming for BWA and what I've been working on behind the scenes. So first, I would like to say Black women, younger and older, because I'm just going to be honest. I don't think a lot of y'all have, good common sense. And I'm not trying to insult anybody. But when you come over here on BWA, the one thing that you have to realize when you listening to me speak is I am brutally honest. And I'm not brutally honest to hurt you. Brutally honest to help you. Okay? So from what I see represented as BWE content on YouTube versus what I see with Black women who are, if they have their own businesses and they're running their own businesses, they're doing great. Or if they're supervisors or leading in some way, shape, or form. They're doing great. They're professional. They're knowledgeable. They're up on it. That's what I see outside of YouTube. But what I see on YouTube and what they say is BWE, I'm like, really, I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? If you go down my timeline and you look at my venting, the video that I titled Venting and Why I'm Not BWE, I kind of hit on this subject there as well. But there I'm just really giving what I see from my perspective, and I'm telling y'all why I'm not BWE. In this video, I'm calling for younger and older black women, especially the younger crowd, to have discernment, and to don't like take everything that what everybody says on YouTube like it's law. Okay? Don't take it like it's law, like you have to abide by that or think like that. You know, and I'm saying this because a lot of this righteousness that goes on in these YouTube streets, y'all need to take it as just entertainment. Take it as just entertainment and nothing more until these people can prove to you that they really are about what they speak about. You know what I'm saying? They really want to, you know, make changes for black women and black children, and not just, but even these men. If you're a man, I don't know why you're over here, for one. You know, if I'm brutally honest, I have to be honest. I'm going to speak my mind. I don't know why you're over here on Black Women Aware, but because you are, you know, if you're one of these guys and you follow some of these black men who are content creators, you need to as well, you know, make sure the people that you follow are not just pulling your leg, especially if they're identifying themselves as more than just a YouTube content creator. If they're saying that they do stuff outside of YouTube and they do this and they do that, then y'all need to start getting the receipts on these people. And I'm saying that because sometimes, well, I ain't even gonna say sometimes, from what I've seen, a lot of black people deify these YouTube content creators. Y'all deify them. Y'all put them up on pedestals. Y'all worship them like they gods. And these are not gods. These are everyday people. These are everyday people who get on here and upload videos and probably do a little bit of research and give their viewpoints on things, just like I do. I'm no different than them because I give my opinions on things as well. But where I differ from them is on this channel, I'm not about the gossip. I'm not about tearing somebody else down. I'm not about just saying anything just so y'all can click on my videos. You look at my subscribers, you know, at the time of this video, I'm almost at 600 subscribers. Thankful for all of y'all being over here. But absolutely not one of these people can tell you that I bought them. You know what I mean? That I was in somebody else's comment section and telling people to sub and like my channel and all. No, all these people came over here for on their own will and accord. They were not forced over here. They were not forced to support me or anything like that. And I created my channel and I wanted it like that because I wanted to attract the right people who would care about the things that I care about when it comes to the missing and murder cases of black women and children. But like I keep saying, Black Women Aware, it was not just about missing and murder cases. It was never meant to be just about missing and murder cases. I wanted to, and I still will be taking this channel further as far as you know, spotlighting black businesses and interviewing those businesses and getting them exposure and having different people come up here who are in different fields to give you advice. One of the fields that I really would like healthcare professionals to, especially doctors. You know, nurses is cool, but nurses legally cannot treat, diagnose, or prescribe. They have a lot of experience. They're in the hospitals more. I get that. You know, I understand that, but I would like to hear things from a black female doctor's point of view, not just nurses. You know, nurses is cool. I can never take away from what they do, you know, especially the CNAs. Shout out to the CNAs, because anybody who has worked in a medical facility, especially hospitals, you know, CNAs do their things on that floor. they do their things. They take the brunt of the work. Some of them are very highly trained, depending on which area you're in, which state you're in. CNAs and even medical assistants can do the jobs of nurses. Some of them are trained. Some of them know how to read EKG machines. Some of them know how to place IVs. Some of them know how to, place urinary catheters, Foley catheters and all. I've seen some CNAs do some bomb shit out here. But, like I said, CNA nor a nurse can treat, diagnose, or prescribe. Only a doctor or anybody who has that MD behind their name or a nurse practitioner can do that. So I am working on getting people who have those degrees on this channel. And, so when you come over here, you won't just be getting entertained, you'll be getting informed. Y'all don't know how many black women that are still out there. Even though there's a lot of black women who work in the medical field, y'all don't know how many black women that I've seen. And I'm talking about my own personal experience working in the medical field. And these are women who are old enough to be my mother. You know what I'm saying? Who are not well versed on their rights, who don't really know how the medical field work. And even on the years that I was burnt out, like I was really burnt out. 2020 was supposed to be the year that I transitioned out of clinical and went into the administrative part of the medical field. Before COVID happened, I had it all planned out. I was traveling with 3 cardiologists, and I was only planning on staying in my position for another 6 months. And I was going to transfer out of the clinical side of things. Even though I love clinical, I love testing stuff. I love seeing different things done to the body. And, I got that scientific mindset, right? I love seeing that type of stuff. But even though I was there, like, it is so much, America is so happy to the point where you really can't do nothing. Patients, they come in there and they talk to you any kind of way. Doctors treat you any kind of way. And it was burning me out. So I was getting ready to transition. If COVID had not happened, I was getting ready to transition from the nursing field and go over into administrative. I was getting ready to study billing and coding. I was preparing for that and all. But every time, again, just like Black Women Aware, because there's been many times that I've wanted to give up on this channel, but I'll look into the comment section like one day, and it'll be that day that I'm convinced, yep, I'm going to dismantle Black Women Aware. Because I feel like nobody cares about black women and girls. We're not important. I should just go ahead on, live my life, raise my kids the best that I can, and move on from this. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, this channel was not built on me thinking about myself. It was built on, hey, does anybody else see what I see that's going on? And it seemed like nobody cared, but it would be in that moment that I would get out here. And shout out to Miss Callie, Scorpio, BB Games, some of my subscribers, because it usually will come from one of them or some of you new subscribers who will leave me comments and y'all say, you know what, you doing good work. Keep doing this. We need to know about this. And that'll kind of revive me. It'll recharge me to where I'll keep going. I just had an amazing interview with Miss Tony Jacobs. Shout out to Miss Tony Jacobs down there in Richmond, Virginia. Her daughter, Keisha Jacobs, went missing September of 2016. Me and Miss Jacobs had an amazing phone conversation. It went from being an interview to an actual phone conversation to a spiritual experience. Had an amazing talk with her. And she isn't just one of the mothers that I talk to about her missing child. Miss Tony Jacobs has a foundation named after her little girl called Keisha Jacobs Foundation. And the reason why I'm bringing up her foundation, because women like Tony Jacobs, women like, shout out to Black Femicide, Miss Rosalind Page, women like that, and all the other women who are assisting Miss Rosalind Page with Black Femicide. Shout out to them as well. Shout out to the individuals who are running the pages Unsolved, Black and Missing, but Not Forgotten, Every 8 Hours. All of y'all. Shout out to all of y'all. Because these people, the reason why I'm mentioning their foundations, their pages, their nonprofit organizations, the reason why I'm mentioning them is because if you compare their businesses to what we seeing in what's supposed to be BWE content, it looks like Black and White, Jekyll and Hyde. And that's why I said, because I learned of these people and I did my own research before I came and did BWA, I cannot be a part of that, y'all. It looks trashy. It looks scandalous. It looks ratchet. And I understand, just watching some of that content, I understand now why when it comes to our missing and murdered women and children, hell, I'll even say the men. When it comes to these cases, when we hit the mainstream media, I understand why other people who are non-Black see us as, hell, expendable and, easily to forget. Because look how we present ourselves. And I'm not going to keep on repeating myself when I say I'm not BWE. I'm not going to keep repeating myself. But the reason why I even brought that up is because I care for Black women and children so much to the point where I need for y'all to be aware. Hell, not just about the missing and murder, but be aware of who you listening to on YouTube. Some of these people don't practice what they preach. And some of these people ain't preaching shit. Some of these people just coming on here to gossip, get a couple of views, couple super chats out of y'all, and then they on to the next one. You know what I'm saying? They're on to the next one. They're not really out here doing anything that can penetrate our community enough to change it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my sister and her business. You know what I'm saying? My sister, y'all, see, I'm laughing because I remember before my sister began her business, before she became a millionaire and everything, my sister, y'all, knew that I had that drive too. She could see it in me. She knew I had that hunger in me to want to be successful like she was. At that time, she wasn't who she is now. But she knew I had the same hunger like she had. And she's my older sister, so she used to be on my ass like a drill sergeant. It wasn't no motherfucking such thing in my sister's head as getting tired. It wasn't no thing in my sister's head as a day off. It wasn't no thing as I'm sick. My sister fought through breast cancer, building her business, building her brand. And breast cancer is a broad term, just like HIV is a broad term. It doesn't really say the symptoms of what patients and people go through when they're dealing with these different diseases. So I'm going to be more specific. Instead of saying breast cancer, I'm going to say my sister dealt with having hives growing on her scalp, her hands, and the soles of her feet. My sister dealt with endometriosis. For all the women who know about endometriosis or have experienced it, that's very painful. My sister dealt with the hair loss. My sister dealt with a double mastectomy. And she dealt with this young, y'all. We was in our 20s when she was diagnosed with cancer. She dealt with, other things. I don't believe she can have any more children. And that's right now alleged because I don't know for sure. But I believe it affected her to where she couldn't have no more children. You know what I'm saying? She had to change her whole diet to where she can't eat like we eat. Okay? So imagine dealing with all of that shit. Going back and forth to doctor's appointments and having all these surgeries, all these consultations, upon working 12 to 16 hour shifts every day, nonstop, and taking care of a daughter, taking care of her child. So when I compare my sister, which hell, if anything is BWE, in my mind, it's my sister. In my mind, it's shout out to Miss Tony Jacobs down there in Richmond, Virginia. In my mind, BWE is Miss Rosalind Page over there at Black Femicide and her crew, because they don't stop. Every 8 hours, unsolved, black and missing but not forgotten. When I think of BWE or even black people in empowerment, I'm thinking of them. I'm not thinking of nobody who just say what y'all want to hear in these YouTube streets. Get off and live their life. Fuck y'all. They don't care. They're not doing anything to change anything. They're just talking. You know what I'm saying? Also, shout out to these other content creators, because I know for sure that they are doing stuff outside of YouTube. Paris Milan and Chrissy. Paris Milan and Chrissy both have businesses outside of YouTube. And while I love that for them, I enjoy their commentary. Paris Milan is hella funny to me. I enjoy her content. Chrissy is informative. I don't even know how to really describe Chrissy, because Chrissy laid back. She's informative. She's educated. I believe Chrissy has worked on a magazine specifically for dark-skinned black women. I believe she has worked on an app specifically for dark-skinned black women, which I believe is amazing, because dark-skinned black women do need their own spaces, and they deserve to uplift each other. Paris got a makeup business, She's in the same field as my sister. You know what I'm saying? And I understand, when I look at Paris, when I look at Chrissy, when I look at the other BWE, the real BWE people like Black Femicide and everybody else that I named, they kind of move different from the people who are on top of these mountains on their YouTube channel. And they're like, hey, I'm BWE. They're not shouting that shit from the mountains, y'all. They just shutting up, doing their content, doing their work outside of YouTube. They're not shouting it. They're not shouting for people to bow down to them. And, ooh, I was here first, and that's my talking point, and you stole it. They're not doing that shit. Do y'all see the difference? They don't have their viewers in a tug of war with other content creators' viewers, and like I heard somebody else say, windmilling in the comments for their honor. Me as a content creator, I don't want nobody coming over here and attacking me. Of course, I'm going to delete your comment for that, because if I'm not coming at you disrespectfully, don't come at me disrespectfully. But I also would like for people to say, hey, Candace, like I always suggest, I say it all the time in my videos. If you think that you can give me a suggestion, if you think you have any advice, my email is where? Description box. Hit me up. It is one young lady. I'm not going to say her name because she has not given me the permission to say her name. So she will remain anonymous. But shout out to her. She always hitting me up. Candace, do this and do that. Work on this and work on that. And I don't never hit her back up, because it's not my character. I don't never hit her back up and say shit like, well, you know what? If you don't like it, F you and all this. Blah, blah, blah. No. I say, you know what? That's good. Thank you for that. I'm going to work on that. I don't start to block people until they're being, unnecessarily disrespectful. And part of that reason is because, like I keep telling y'all, shout out to Brittany Booker's family, Shia Carr, down there, her family in Houston. The Shia Carr, I believe her brother or her cousin got on her video and said, hey, this is my sister, or this is my cousin. Brittany Booker, one of her children, got on that video that I shared about her and said, hey, that's my mother. These people, their families come back over to this channel. Okay? I'm not just here to talk to y'all about their cases. I'm an advocate for these families. Okay? Their stories are not just stories to me. When they come over and they see the content, I want them to know I'm not just reporting this story. I'm showing you that I care. Your family member, your loved one, their story did not get forgotten. And no disrespect to Lauren Smith Fields family or anything like that, but around the time that Lauren Smith Fields was unalived, it was a hell of a lot of people reporting on that. You know what I'm saying? And the whole time people were reporting on that, nobody was focusing on Treasure Hendricks. So when I see other content creators and they focus on one person because it's like a money grab, I go to the other ones that people forgot about. That's why I didn't cover Lauren Smith Fields. It wasn't because she didn't deserve to be covered on my platform. It was because everybody else was covering that. So I feel like, okay, where everybody else is covering Lauren Smith Fields, I'm going to cover Treasure Hendricks because she's not getting any attention. And it's real messed up because I feel like some of these cases that people cover, the Kenneka Jenkins case, I don't feel like nobody was like, damn, look at what's happening to black women and children. They cover those kinds of cases because it's a lot of controversy around them. It's a lot of mystery. People were mad at me, y'all, at Alexis Morales' case because I would not get on here and gossip. I wouldn't share the gossip surrounding Alexis Morales' death. Listen to my whole video, and before I even get into my content, I'll tell you in the introductory part of my video, I'm an advocate for these women. And they'll still move past that and expect me to gossip and degrade these women. Alexis is from my stomping grounds. Do y'all understand how mad, how enraged the friends and family of Alexis Morales is? Because there's been so much dirt put out about Alexis Morales. And they see it, and the family see it, and the friends see it, and they understand people don't care about Alexis. They care about the controversy around her murder. The majority of the people don't care. They still getting their 8 hours of sleep at night. The majority of the people don't care. They just want to gossip, be in that girl business. Same with Keisha Jacobs. It was things, as I researched Keisha Jacobs' case, it was things and rumors coming out about Keisha. And I don't even, when I talk to the families, because some of the interviews and things never make the channel, because some of the families will specifically say, Candace, don't put this on YouTube. You know what I mean? So some of the shit don't make it. But when I talk to the families, I never have to question. Y'all will hear me interview Miss Tony Jacobs. I'm going to upload that interview. But one thing you won't hear me ask her is to debunk rumors. Y'all know why I don't really have to ask these families to debunk rumors? Because when they begin to talk about the case and their loved one, I can tell what's true and what's not true. You know what I'm saying? I can tell what's true and what's not true. During my conversation with Miss Tony Jacobs, what she described about her daughter, that told me all I needed to know when it came to the rumors. I'm not even going to go into detail about it because it's neither here nor there. The focal point is bringing her baby home. But y'all, I say all of that to say this. The people who you support, who you're pouring your time and money into in these YouTube streets, hold their feet to the fire. Hold their feet to the fire. If y'all really want change for black women and children in the community, hold their feet to the fire. Don't let them leave with y'all money and just a view and they ain't doing nothing to change. They just want you to hoorah their name and worship them like they're a deity. They're not really doing nothing to change. They're not really staying up late and actually trying to figure out what's going to help black women and children. And don't let nobody distract y'all or try to discourage y'all and say, oh, well, we really can't. Because I get tired of hearing them damn excuses. I get tired of hearing people give excuses on why they can't change or why they can't hold the content creators that they look up to. They can't get them to change. Y'all just heard me say my motherfucking sister battled breast cancer. battled being a single mother, worked many days, not taking no days off, and became a nurse. It shocks me that my sister has been in Forbes magazine. My sister has made CNN. My sister has done business with Oprah and Beyonce. And the reason why I'm telling y'all this is because from my perspective and what God has allowed me to witness, nothing is impossible as long as you believe it's impossible. Okay? Stop letting these people bamboozle y'all. For real. And I'm only saying this because I care. And then because it is a group of black women and men who like keeping that gossip stuff rolling. They go from one channel to the next. Those are comments as well. Like you cannot mention on BWA another content creator's name. I won't allow that either. Not because I'm jealous. It's nothing for me to be jealous of anybody on YouTube. For what? You know what I'm saying? I never have understood jealousy, because usually jealous people are mad because somebody else has something and they don't. I don't see life like that. I never have. If you have something and I don't have it, it's two reasons why I don't have it. Either I do not want it, or I just ain't got there yet. I just haven't got there yet. I don't understand the jealousy. You know what I'm saying? And usually when I see somebody else make it, like my sister, I usually, like y'all just heard me say, me seeing my sister make it further let me know that nothing is impossible unless you believe it's impossible. I'm gonna take it a step farther. With God, all things are possible. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe nothing. And I don't look at my sister's success like, oh, well, she made it and I didn't. I've never been that person. When I look at people's success, I'm like, damn, they the bomb. That's what's up. They put their hard work in. And if I do the same, I can get there too. If it happened for her, it can happen for me. That's always been my mindset on people's success. Even my enemies. I don't get mad at my enemies and, you know, oh, well, so what that she made, you know, I'm not with that shit. It fucks with my energy. And then that's the biggest way to block your blessings, being mad at somebody else. When I feel like most of the time when you see somebody prosper, you should look at it like, dang, if God blessed them, he can bless me too. It can happen for me too. That should further encourage you and inspire you. That should not discourage you. If it discourages you, it's something going on with you. It's you. Something is up with you. And I'm not necessarily even calling you a bad person. I'm just saying you have to work on yourself. Something up with you that you need to work on. But I'm going to leave that alone. Y'all get in my comment section and let me know what y'all think about that first topic. Let's go on to the second topic. So the second topic, where I'm aspiring to take Black Women Aware. So, like I said, these businesses and these organizations and these foundations like Keisha Jacobs Foundation down there in Richmond, Virginia, are not getting the attention that they deserve. Okay. And a lot of times when it comes to Black business, we don't really know about them. Like I remember when I was first started up my baking business. And I was networking and I was trying to get the right marketing and trying to, just get different things going in my, with my business. I would get on one of my social media sites and I would reach out, say, hey, who got this and who can do this for me? And who can help me with my logo or whatever, who can do that? And it would be people reaching back to me and I'd be like, damn, I didn't know so-and-so did logos. I didn't know so-and-so could help with that. I didn't know so-and-so had a degree in that. So I believe a lot of times our businesses don't prosper because there's not enough word of mouth getting out about our businesses. So I plan on doing interviewing people who have businesses and just spotlighting them on this channel as well. You know what I mean? I also plan on doing more awareness things, like they having rallies and marches and all that stuff all around the nation. I don't feel like that's just a place to, support the cause. I feel like, that'd be a good idea to go and network and meet different people and learn about different people. I'm also working on live streaming apps. I'm trying to learn how to live stream or whatever, because like I keep saying, God blesses me to hit 1,000 subscribers, and I can go live or whatever, which I see that I could go live without 1,000 subscribers, but I believe how you go live and what's available to you is different, versus whether you have 1,000 subscribers or not, and I'm learning all this shit by myself, so somebody could correct me if I'm wrong. But so I'm working on that as well. So when I interview parents, I can interview them live, and people will be able to ask questions or whatever. But remember, again, no disrespectful comments, nothing like that, or you gone. I don't give second and third warnings on that. It's first warning. That's why that introduction in front of all my videos is so freaking long, because I need for y'all to understand I don't play those games on this page. Nobody deserves to be unalive. Don't come over here talking about, well, this person should have known better. They, no, because you don't know where they were at that point in their lives. And also, if they deserve to, be unalive for something, then what do you deserve to be unalive for? Because you ain't perfect. That's my commentary for today, y'all. I'm finna get off of here. I got to get ready to go to the gym. I finally got me a little accountability buddy, So I got to get ready to go to this dog nap gym, and I have to get ready to work on getting the interview with Miss Tony Jacobs uploaded. I probably do another interview with her, because I will warn y'all, the audio quality is kind of shot on that interview, and I'm kind of pissed off, because me and Miss Jacobs had a wonderful conversation. She really blessed me. I was looking to bless her, y'all, and she blessed me for real. She really did. So I did allow her to know that, dang it, my door is always open. Whenever she wanted to hit me up, she could. So I am going to get a hold of her and see if we can interview again, possibly, and hopefully once I get the channel to 1,000 subscribers, so that she can not only share the information about her foundation, but share information about her daughter, the circumstances surrounding her disappearance, and things like that. You all be safe, be alert, be aware. This is Candace Yvette. I'm jumping off. You guys have a blessed day.